Hello everyone, T-Man978. Right now I'm going to be bringing you a review for Transformers War for Cybertron Trilogy, Generation Select Cordon and Spinout right there. Why am I bringing you this video? Two reasons. One, I like to waste money and I bought these from Sony after he bought them and didn't want them anymore. And two, I did a review for this thing right here. And it's a lot of footage and I don't feel like editing it right now, and this will be a quicker video for me to do. I can just edit that whenever. But anywho, if you don't know who Cordon and Spinout are, they are based on two versions of the pre-Generation 1 Sunstreaker that they had during the line Diaclone back in Japan, before Transformers ever existed, before the name brand Transformers existed. But these were two versions of that mold that was previously, well, the paint jobs and the tooling and whatnot are based on that. These aren't the original figures. Those original figures were like I said, the original G1 Sunstreaker. Just one was white and black with a police bar, and it was a police car. I don't know how much sense a police Lamborghini would make. And Spinout, I don't think Spinout was actually named Spinout, if I'm not mistaken. I think they actually probably took the name Spinout out of spite from Bad Cube. When Bad Cube made their version of Sunstreaker, they named it Spinout. So Hasbro just is pushing their authority all over the place, like, these are our toys, we can do what we want. Now his name is Spinout. Don't quote me on that, I could be making that all up. But anyhow, Cordon's personality is supposed to be, he is supposed to be somebody who existed on Cybertron years ago, but he has a personality disorder where he keeps forgetting all of his memories, and he still has all his skills, Jason Bourne style, but he forgets his memory. His memory gets lost all the time, and he has a lack of morality and right and wrong all the time, which is kind of convenient with him being a cop car. But anyhow, this is what this looks like. It rolls. If you've seen my Sunstreaker review, which I'm going to have the link in the description, you know what Sunstreaker looks like compared to this. I don't believe he had black right there. None of them had an extra spoiler that could have fit nicely into those two ports right there. And they just have this engine right here, which I don't know, you could put like this if you wanted to, but I believe it's supposed to be like this. It just looks like it's missing the spoiler. One issue that I have with both of these is it doesn't seem like these windshields wants to stay pegged down all the way. I can't find my Sunstreaker, but it takes a lot of effort to push that down, and it is rather frustrating. In fact, this one has like some gapping in there. You've really got to force it. So it's almost like it has the tolerances of a KO. And Sunstreaker had that as well, because Sunstreaker, I could not push this panel down at all to save my life. And this one even looks like it's high up. More up than this one. But yeah, here they are. They roll nicely. And here they are next to another deluxe car. So, as you could imagine, all of these fit in with each other for the most part, give or take. These seem to be wider, but they're no more or less complex than each other. But now that you've seen all that, I need to take one of these and make it into a robot. So what should I do first? I'm gonna go ahead and open this up right there. Lift this up, lift that up. Go ahead and rotate this body around and lift the head up. Now we can separate this and that and bring this windshield up, which shuts up there. The legs on accordion and then peg back in. They on accordion accordion from in there. Like it was in like this. I'm pretty sure you know this transformation by now, if you are a fan of these things. And then these bend back like that, and this lifts up. Bend this down, lift that down. Make sure it's a satisfying click, and then you rotate it around. And back here we can rotate this around. Put the arms down, rotate it that way, and bring the hand out. Put the arm down, rotate it that way, bring the hand out, and now Cordon is a robot. And no, I'm not gonna sit here and transform this on camera. Here you go. All right, I forgot to talk about Spinout's origin. Spinout is basically a Diaclone from the pre-Transformers days. So he's like a robot from a different dimension, but somehow he got pulled into current day Transformers world and whatnot, and he was given an actual spark, and somehow he has all the memories from when he was just a plain old mech. Diaclones were mechs. They weren't actual sentient beings. They were mech suits piloted by humans. So each one of them had like a seat inside that a little Diaclone pilot could fit in, and they controlled everything, I guess. And somehow after he was brought to real sentient life and became an Autobot, he retains all of that memory. And even though he is like a tough, ready to jump in the fight guy, he feels more confident, or he feels better at being piloted by a human still. So let's zoom in on some of these details. Get this light over here. Yeah. They both look like Sunstreaker. This one would have like the old school yellow, yellow eyes and whatnot, yellow vents on the side. This one has blue eyes like your typical Autobot, but he has red vents. And this is actually sculpted into the chest. They went the extra mile with that. You can't like pull that off like you can on a character like Red Alert. And I hope some of these details I'm not pointing out because you have eyes. You see that they painted that silver behind the window, but on him they didn't paint anything right there. And neither one of these guys come with an individual hand weapon, which has always sucked. Like you would think with this being like a Hasbro Pulse type exclusive type deal that they would have threw in something extra. Maybe charge an extra $5 and give them both a gun. So you're supposed to take one thing that's always been the main look of Sunstreaker and make this the gun, but guess what? He barely holds it in the hand. I mean, you can do that. He kind of holds it better in this direction. It doesn't come out, but definitely this way. I don't know if, I guess it's bumping right here, but he does not want to hold it. And let's see how it holds on this side. I guess you can put it on the arm as a shield. And since these characters aren't Sunstreaker per se, you can say that, yeah, these are their weapons and they don't hold them on their back. You can do that, but mentally they look like Sunstreaker. I want them to have the Sunstreaker feel. So what you gotta do, you got a whole bunch of toys just like I got toys. I always forget which one this robot is. Whether it's runabout or run amok. So I'm not even gonna sit here and mess that up. You could take someone else's weapon, give them that. You can buy some third-party weapons, or you can use the, what are they called? The Battle Masters that came out during Transformers Siege and Earthrise. The little robots that turn into guns and weapons, you can do that. That's what Hasbro wanted you to do anyway. To jog your memory, the heads are on ball joints, so they can do tilts like that and rotate. This doesn't peg into anything, which was annoying on Sunstreaker, so he can look down into his chest, but it doesn't really look up high. Both of them have the same articulation, of course. You can do that. You can do this. You can go out to the side at least that much and swivel right there. You have a swivel in the bicep. The arm bends up right here. Even though you can, this is a big arm and you can see the little bicep right there, that over top of the elbow. I still don't like it when robots or Transformer type figures bend their elbow and it completely covers the bicep. Now I know you can argue that this is the bicep, but you see this part right there and it completely gets covered just like Wheeljack. This wrist only goes in, it doesn't rotate. You have 360 on there. You can kick out that far, kick forward this far, and he's kicking forward and back. That is really tight. Swivel right there. Oh goodness, bend there. The ankle can do all this, and it can come forward a bit and come down. So there is that. You do get a lot of ankle articulation. Let me see if this one is that tight. Yeah, it's tight, but not to the degree of Spinout. Here is another deluxe scale robot. These guys are like medium scale when it comes to deluxe, but this guy and his like kind of twin are a little bit shorter than your typical deluxe, and of course you have other deluxes that are taller. Maybe even some of them during Siege were the height of Voyager class figures. So yeah, your average scale, 5 inches to be exact. I measured them the other day. I really like the way these guys look. That's another reason why I bought them from Sony, from DM Reviews. I didn't just want to waste freaking money. I actually like the way these look. I almost kind of like them more than Sunstreaker. So they are cool extra warriors to have in your collection if you want to have extra warriors to your Autobots. Like, they actually need more. Manual, thank you for watching this. Until next time, T-Man978 out of here. Figure action. That one's me. Join the Syndicate Toy Hunters Facebook group. Link in the description. Click the videos. Click the videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos. Click those videos, baby. Click the videos. You really should click those videos. Click the